Away we go on the second half. It's a testing week for Manchester United, or 8 days. This fixture, and then back in the Champions League in midweek, home to Bordeaux, and then at the weekend they play Liverpool. This is caught. Cunningham. Lund. The five-a-side stuff. Sheringham. Beckham making a good run down the middle, now pulls out to stay at the back of the area. Still available for Sheringham, or now Giggs. But well, Butt finally coming into the position that had been vacated by David Beckham. Just a bit off the outside of the boot, I suspect. Egil Olsen, the Wimbledon boss, on the field. Nice ball, Sheringham to Giggs, to Cole. Good stop. What a really good piece of football. Sheringham to Giggs to Cole, and Sullivan a very good parry on his near post. Stam trying to get there. Not the best of headers by Court. He's allowed a second one without challenge. Cruyff. Nice strike that Sullivan was very comfortable about. Hardly. Gale. Better. He's got Kimball behind, and he's given. Oh, Kimball gets it back, and that's a goal by Court. And Manchester United are stunned. Court makes it 2-1 from an attack that really didn't suggest it would end as it did. Kimball given the second chance to cross it, and the glancing header to which Bosnich reacted rather late, and Wimbledon lead. Good cover, Kimball. But Ewell's challenge on Butt. The referee wants to talk to Jason Ewell. He was well late. The atmosphere has totally changed. Beckham or Giggs? Beckham. Good save. It's a relatively quiet game, David Beckham. Well, that was a good free kick, which was very well saved. Had a good match, Neil Sullivan. There's Lund's header out. Four or five really good saves. And got across well. Turn that one away. Trying to get between two, Cole. And he's worked hard at it. Sylvester. Kimball's header down to Beckham. That's a good cross and a good punch. But Cole. Good clearance by Kimball. 50 minutes left. Wimbledon 2, Manchester United 1. 4 defeats in their last 6 games for Wimbledon. Put them perilously close to the drop zone. 3 points will be very welcome. Giggs to Cole! Very, very good save, because he was going the other way and used his legs to save the day. Neil Sullivan. Giggs' pass once more. Cole, and a deliberate shin away by the goalkeeper. Now, is it to be the final victory for him? Anderson to Anderson. It's a good ball to Court. Oh, fine strike and brilliant save. Tight angle. He hit it really well, and it was turned away well by the Australian goalkeeper. Just dropped in, but not dropped in behind the first defender. And Giggs nicks it. Look at this for a run. Length of the field. And here's Cole! Yes! Oh, that's wonderful. Cole celebrates, but the man who deserves the credit is this man. He nicked the ball at the beginning, Ryan Giggs, and at the end, there was that moment when he feinted to shoot, pulled the ball across the 2 defenders who had been drawn to him, and Cole took full advantage with a fine strike. But Manchester United looking the more likely, but they have done for much of the match. And they've twice had to come from behind. Here's Cole! That's another good save. Oh, and just wide of the far post. Very quick thinking, reacting here by the goalkeeper. Out by Gale. Lund. Ewell. Got a lot to do, but he's got support on the left if he sees him from Anderson. But he didn't. Here he is, Anderson. Oh, dear. Last chance. Here's Gary Neville. Gets the cross this time. Cole! And it would have been a spectacular finish, but instead it finishes as the 3rd consecutive draw between these 2 teams. United will feel they should have won, and but for the performance of Neil Sullivan, they would have won. He really had a collection of quite outstanding saves. But Wimbledon were twice in front and were twice pulled back. And it's another draw between these 2 sides. And Manchester United, in terms of the rest, have dropped a couple of points.
I was just thinking on the balance of play towards the end. If anybody was going to get the winner, you must have feared it would be United.
Yeah, at the end it looked like that could have that winning goal, but we defended well at the end, and Sully was as usual very, very strong in the goal.
He had a fantastic game actually, didn't he?
Yeah, he had a couple of world-class saves, so saved the point.
We were a bit careless at times. We produced some good football at times. We scored 2 excellent goals. I thought we maybe could have won it, but their goalkeepers had 3-4 fantastic saves, and he keeps doing that against us.
I remember one I dived the wrong way and it hit my shin. More luck than judgment. Another one, I think I just dived and hit my hand. And, you know, sometimes they bounce off you at the post and go in, or sometimes they go wide. You know, I made a save and I even got a goal kick for it in the first half. So, you know, you tend to think that's going to be your day.
When Mark Hughes watches that tonight, don't you think he's going to think, oh, golly, when am I going to see that in my Welsh team?
Yeah, I mean, it was touch and go, really. I mean, I think with it being so far away and the plane trip, my hamstring had been sore all week, and it was touch and go whether I was going to play today. So I think if I'd have gone to that game, I wouldn't have been playing today.
Now, we saw you down in the dugout on the team bench. What happens from here on in?
Yes, maybe 4 more, I hope. And but we don't know what the future holds. But I'll always remain Wimbledon.
I'll bet. United not at their very best, Mark, but you've got to give credit to Wimbledon.
Yeah, obviously with Sam Hammam leaving, it's the end of the crazy gang, but it certainly wasn't the end of the Wimbledon spirit and thing that's dragged them up from the bootlaces from the lower divisions. And you know, there's still lots of pace about them, lots of power. They'll give you a game. If they suss out a weakness, they will play on it. But I think certainly with Manchester United today, they seem to have one eye on the Champions League. It's coming up obviously in the week. You know, big game for them. And I think, you know, the way they started was just so sloppy for Manchester United. Yes, they had to make 1 or 2 changes. Here we ring Ewell as the ball's about to get played in from the right-hand side from Cunningham. Runs behind his marker, which is Butt. Ball gets played in behind United. Stam caught between 2. What do? All right, miss hit by Ewell. But, you know, when was the last time you didn't see a Manchester United player tracking back when a runner had made the run? Again, almost the identical situation. The ball played in between Sylvester and Stam. Lund attacks the ball, and it's actually a top-class save from Bosnich in off the post. And this was Bosnich, and the problem here for Manchester United, they just made so many mistakes in this instance. Bosnich, first off, Stam does well. He shows his man to the byline. He's going nowhere, so you know he's going to cut back. And the problem here is Jordi Cruyff comes in, doesn't want to get his boots dirty, doesn't make the tackle. And then, I mean, I'd never seen Manchester United so statuesque with a ball played across them. And I think on too many occasions today, and they obviously had one eye on Wednesday, and they didn't really attack the ball well, and they were sloppy at the back for them.
And no Keane always makes a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now all the focus has been on David Beckham, as always, it seems, in recent weeks, but it was his wing partner that impressed most today, wasn't it?
Giggs was brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and he's certainly found some form in the last few weeks, I think. It's the old Ryan Giggs, you know. Here we've highlighted Cruyff, who makes the run, and Giggs on the ball, head up, waiting, outside of the left foot. Sensational pass. Didn't have to break stride, Cruyff. It's a super finish as well, but I mean, the run obviously made the pass, but the pass was outstanding. And the great thing about Giggs today, got himself in little positions, coming off from the left-hand side, again out of his feet, little look up, little touch, plays Cole in. Cole should score. I know it's a good save by Sullivan. Cole should score from there. And this is the best breakaway goal I've seen all season. Wimbledon's corner, yeah, it's a poor corner, but I mean, this is sensational. Little touch by Giggs, and this is him at his best. If that's a bad hamstring, I want 2. He's running at people, and they don't know which way. You think he's gone the wrong way, and I mean, he knew exactly where Cole had gone, and Cole, after missing the other chance, hammered that home. And I mean, his confidence was so high with Giggs. I mean, one thing about him, sometimes his crossing can be very, very poor for him, but his crosses, they're just causing so many problems. And, you know, all the fuss about David Beckham playing inside, and Giggs was outstanding today. And he's obviously form at the right time for the Champions League.
OK, but not Wales.